Well, hello, my friends. Welcome to the Matthew Street channel. I am your host, Matthew Street, and I really appreciate you being here. And you might say, well, you're kind of a subdued Matt today. You're not jumping all around and excited. No, I am excited, folks. It's just very early in the morning here, and I woke up, and I don't know if I have these crazy thoughts just as I'm falling asleep or just as I'm waking up or whatever. What's that ELO song and the album Time? Just on the edge of your waking mind, there's another place. It's another universe where today, time and space. I can't even get it right. Time and space are one, and in that moment, you have these weird thoughts when you're in the subconscious and the conscious state or whatever. Great album, by the way. ELO Time. Get it? I wish I had those lyrics right in front of me, but I don't. But I love that album. Probably one of my favorite ELO albums. Wonderful. Anyway, folks, thinking about music, though, when I think about an album like Time by ELO, which I love, remember when music was everything, when it was everything to you, when it just meant so much. It was an emotional connection when we were kids. And I know I'm going to sound like an old fart today, or an old man today, or old Matt yelling at clouds today, whatever you want to call it. But I just remember a time when I was younger where music meant something. It was everything to me. It was, I didn't, yeah, there were video games around, a little later as I got older, the infancy of video games and that, but I wasn't into that. I mean, back in my day, music was everything to me. Music was the thing that got me emotionally charged up and talking about with friends and classmates and stuff. And now it all seems that any really decent, good music is from the past. You ever notice that? Today's music, and again, I'm old man yelling at clouds, today's music stinks. It does, all right? The popular music. There is music, and I tell you all the time about new music being made every day, which you can find on albums like Gem Records celebrates Pete Townsend, great artist on the Gem Records label, all new music coming out from these artists, but it's not in the mainstream. The popular, the top 40 music, the music that kids, teenagers, middle schoolers, high schoolers, and college kids are listening to, it all pretty much stinks, folks, the newer music today. It's like they can't listen or they can't get into the great classic music unless it's thrust in front of them. Do you know what I mean? They won't try to go out and discover it and listen to it unless it's placed on a platter right in front of them. So if it's on a TV show or it's in a movie or they see it in a video game, oh, that's pretty good music. Ooh, what is that? Let me go check it out. Ooh, what do you know? Because there's no spirit in the music of today, folks. There's nothing behind it, no heart and soul behind it. You can't like something. Young kids will not like something unless it's put in the public consciousness. It has to be in the movie, like the Elvis movie that just came out. Then people now say, oh, let me go listen to some Elvis. Ooh, what's that? Or Queen, or to a lesser extent, that lousy Elton John movie, but they'll listen to some Elton John. Or if it's in Stranger Things, a TV show, or a movie like Guardians of the Galaxy, or a TV show like Breaking Bad with the Badfinger song, Baby Blue, then it's in their consciousness and they go, wow, this is good. And then that music becomes big again. Queen, from the Queen movie, Elvis, Elton, the Beatles. Well, the Beatles are always out there. I mean, everyone loves the Beatles and they're always in our public consciousness. Raspberries, Cheap Trick, Kate Bush recently had a resurgence because of these TV shows. The Clash, Olivia Newton-John was on a Stranger Things soundtrack. I think Jim Croce was too. The Romantics were. I love the Romantics. The Who, the Cars, I remember, was on one of the soundtracks. ELO, obviously, I think Stranger Things or Guardians of the Galaxy had ELO. The band Sweet from the UK, which I love. Glenn Campbell, George Harrison, Cat Stevens, The Runaways. I can't think of too much. But all genres of music too. Funk, R&B, disco, rock, classic rock. And the kids eat it up and they love these soundtracks. When the music is put in front of them, they love it. They think it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. That's why our music is better than today's music, folks. Let's be honest, okay? Because the music of our day had good, solid songwriting. It was very organic. The songwriters were just naturally gifted and talented, and they wrote their music. Today, it's like there's 20, look at the top 40 today, and majority of the songs, look at the songwriting list, I dare you, and you'll see 10, 15, 20, 100 different songwriters attributed to some of these songs. I'm being facetious, but you know what I mean. Because today, it's not organic. It's all auto-tune or technology to make it glossy and cover things up. The natural vocal inflections are gone from a lot of this new today top 40 music. I mean, where's the natural warts and all singers? Yeah, I know they're out there. I'm saying popular top 40 folks. Where is it today? Where is it? Okay? Where's the, would a person like Neil Young or Bob Dylan or Janis Joplin or Rod Stewart or less popular but Bonnie Tyler, who I happen to like. I mean, these people have natural grittiness to their voice. They're not natural singers. They would probably never survive on a show like was American Dream. What the? I don't even watch these damn shows. But America's Got Talent or The Voice. I don't watch these shows. These silly shows out there. You know what I'm saying? Top 40 today is just all the same crap, and it just upsets me that these poor kids have to hear this stuff. It's just, I miss the diversity of our era, don't you? I miss the ability to put on the top 40, and maybe this sparked me because I was listening to Bouncing Around Sirius the other day, and I came across an old American Top 40 with Casey Kasem. It's on 70s on 7 on Sirius XM, and they play his old shows, and it's really fun to listen to. It's like a time capsule. But they were playing one from 76 or 77 or something. I forget what it was. And I was listening to it going, wow, such diverse music. Such diverse music back then. You could hear funk in the top 40. Then you would hear rock and roll. And then the next song would be disco, straight disco. Then you would hear a country-ish song by like John Denver or somebody. But then the next song might be something like a novelty song. And then you'd hear R&B. And then you'd hear, heavy rock and roll from like Foreigner or Aerosmith. I mean, so diverse, the top 40 back in those days. So many genres of music. It was just a plethora of great music from all types of music. And I miss that, folks. I miss it because to make that kind of music, you had to put hard work and grit into it. You really did. And that hard work, I think, is gone with today's music. It's all formula now. It's all a formula, The days of like the Beatles and the Stones with very little technology and only 2 or 4 tracks working on this wonderful music and, just over and over again, putting the effort and the sweat and the muscle and the hard work into it. That's all gone now. It's just all gone. It's all... It's just all made with technology now, and it's just the great instrumentalists are gone. The people that are do so well with their instrument, their craft is right there. It's all electronically made now. There's no emotional connection with today's music, as far as I'm concerned. It's just all it's all done very either it's dance popish or it's done very rapish or very hip hopish. Everything today has to have that flavor to it. Where's the heart? Where's the soul? Where's the true grit and the spirit of music of all genres that I miss so much being in the popular consciousness? I just miss it. I know I'm ranting here, folks. I'm being a little bit of a baby here about it. I get it. But I just miss that natural, wonderful music for the young people. That I just feel bad for young people today that have to be force-fed this garbage. And it takes a show like Stranger Things or a movie like Guardians of the Galaxy or Breaking Bad or the Queen movie Bohemian Rhapsody or the new Elvis movie. It takes something big event like that, social consciousness event to bring it to the forefront, or like the Beatles Get Back film to bring it to the forefront again. Why? Why is that? Why? I'm just so happy and thankful that I was able to pass on my love for great music, no matter what genre it is, to my children, because they listen to wonderful music and play wonderful music to this day, and I'm so appreciative of that because, wow, I just couldn't take it if all of my kids wanted to listen to was rap, hip hop, dance pop, this garbage rock that's, enough of my ranting. Old Matt yelling at the clouds today. I know, I'm sorry. What do you all think about today's music? Bye.